Dad went down to ID my brother. I went down to support our dad. Dad came in, I didn't have to follow, but brother had a birthmark here, just like me. But his was cut through with a chunk of him gone now. He had an eye, well, two. Now he just has one. They try to pretty it up, make it look like he's winking, but you can't pretty it up. It's horrific. You're not meant to. His mouth, it looks like a clown now, wider than it should be. It's slashed so much on one side. From there, that's just his face. That's just the ones that would mark him. Wouldn't kill him, apparently. That's just the ones he'd have to live with. He had plenty of little, it looked like he was a self-harmer, but it was proof he fought back. Then they have to turn him and hold him and lie him on his side so we could see clearly. And we looked hard to see. Point of entry, the killer cut. You have to look hard. This was the smallest, the cleanest, the easiest to miss part of it all, trust me. Just round from the back through to... It punctured his... It was something important, but it wasn't a gash, not random. Just a small, deep, sort of round, sort of hole in him. Easy to miss. Too easy to miss. And our dad, the kind of dad who doesn't say anything unless won't say anything unless Dad's trying to say something, but nothing comes out. I watch him. He's embarrassed, and I watch his embarrassment. I can't look away. Where does it say this is a part of it? They lift us back in an unmarked ride, though I can still tell it's one of theirs. And me and Dad sit in the back, like kids, as they drive us home having to ask for direction. It's the only thing breaking the heavy silence. And I still didn't stop staring at Dad. Dad still hadn't stopped looking away. We pass the everyday, the life that goes on, the people going about their business, the people who don't know and won't know and have no idea. We pass the spot. I ask to stop, to get out. They drive on, standing by the yellow and blue murder board, the battlefield where my brother was slain, alone. Me, on my own. Except for the boys in blue, guarding the pavement piece, I guess. Watching, the police tape bouncing in the breeze. Too late.
I couldn't even move when I woke up this morning, and I was fully awake, but still dreaming about him. Even as my wife touches my arm as she gets up, kisses me like she always does. I laid there looking out of the sliding doors, second floor of our little Brooklyn Heights brownstone, where the treetops pop out over the front gate. I can't move. She checks back in on me, surprised. I'm sick, I say. Feel achy, tired. I don't have a fever, but I just feel awful. I expect her to pick up on it, but she doesn't. She just says she's sorry. Hopes I feel better. Putting on her things. Going. I get up, heat up a cup of cold coffee, call the school. I'm sick, I say. I confirm who I am. I teach poetry, 10th grade, like it means fucking anything. I hang up with some kind of force. Microwave beeps, take out the coffee. It tastes like cardboard and vanilla. I wonder if my boss will believe me, because I know that I couldn't. I couldn't go back today. There's a part of me that thinks I should go back to bed. Even though I'm not tired, look at the clock, 10 a.m. Alone in the big house. I make lunch, watch shitty TV, chopping turkey and tomato. I watch until I end up seeing a commercial of a husband sitting on a couch eating a sandwich, a pixel doppelganger of my mediocrity. When I turn it off, I can only see myself reflecting back in the screen. And I'm aware, standing there, that there are two people inside of me. The one who dreamed of Charlie last night, who is thinking always of seeing him again. And the man who eats turkey sandwiches because he can't go face the other fucking teachers. I decide to go to the bookstore. I just love the smell, the shelves, a winding maze. Put on my jeans, shirt, suit up, and exit quietly, cautiously, like an exiled man, to the train. No phone, no music, just the sound of metal grinding on metal. When I get out at 13th Street, people everywhere. Find my empty corner in the fictional book stacks, and I can't help but pick up a conversation as I'm rifling. I stand awkwardly. The men see me, muttering excuses. Getting my bag off the floor, go out into the street, I can barely breathe. It's like nothing I could write. It's beyond an epiphany. It's a very deep. I've chosen to live in pain. I've thrown away my whole life living for this one night a week. Wasted all these moments, days, years, when I've always known since the first night I was with him. I love Charlie. I call him right on Broadway, on my cell, and I can't tell him here. It's too much. I can barely speak. I'll meet you. I'm standing outside, looking down at the steps at the tiny lantern lights. You can tell they're on even during the day. My hand won't even touch the rail. Shaking. It's so dark already. I can see him and his papers against the window I want, but I stand there. Strollers pass me, couples going. I'm just, why? You asked him to come. He's waiting. I want to tell him how sorry I am, to tell him I'm here. I'm here.